How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. You see that we get to play against the Carolina Panthers in our divisional playoff game. I'm showing you guys this kickoff because all those flashing lights from everybody taking pictures. And this one happens to be a big play by us hitting to the outside, but number 55 is going to go ahead and track us down. Don't know how he does that because 55 is a linebacker, and Isaiah Pede is a pretty decently fast running back, but I guess it didn't matter. Isaiah Pede got us down to the 42-yard line, and then Todd Gurley getting the first down for us. And then right here, Todd Gurley going ahead and catching a flat route, getting up the seams, juking two guys. We juked the user, and then the corner on the left side of the field just got his ankles destroyed, and Gurley got himself into the end zone for the first score of the game. Then our opponents hitting us with a streak with the tight end, which we were not expecting. We always come out in a cover 3 just to, it's got the most zones in the middle of the field. It doesn't have the most zones deep, but it does have the most zones in the middle just to see, how my opponent wants to play. And my opponents usually always streak as soon as they see cover 3, so I should probably not be doing cover 3 anymore. I always get torched when I do it, just like on that tight end streak that he got into our own territory very first play. And now right here, getting down to our red zone, the 20-yard line, and we got to go ahead and stop our opponent, but he does got this man Cam Newton scrambling, getting tackled down at the 14-yard line. And we got to do something. He's just easily getting down this field. Once again, just connecting with an open receiver. He's playing very smart football. He's not trying to get any big plays. He's just taking what he can get. It's right here on 3rd and goal. He told me that what his wrong receiver caught it. He was throwing to a dude deeper. Not sure if he would have gotten to the end zone or not, but he at least comes away with 3 points. And then right here, Todd Gurley just making people look silly again. And then we get a little bit added yards after that because it was a face mask penalty. And then Matt Scott's going to go ahead and scramble out of the pocket because he's got nobody open. And we're already near our opponent's red zone once again. Todd Gurley's going to go ahead and get us into that famous red zone down to the 6-yard line. But on 3rd and goal, we're going to try to hit my opponent with the toss play. And his defense is pretty nice, which is why he's the Carolina Panthers. And they tackle us for a loss, so we come away with a field goal ourselves. But we're still up by a touchdown. And then right here was a holding penalty. My opponent doesn't catch the ball, but he's got a 1st and 20, and not a lot of people run it on 1st and 20, so I got to give props to my opponent. He caught me off guard, and he gains 9 yards to make it a 2nd and 11. But we got that man Mark Barron who's going to go ahead and intercept the ball for us, and trying to get the, continue our smash and run game with Todd Gurley, but we end up losing a yard on that run. And then almost getting sacked, but we do get the ball away to our man Paul Richardson, who jumped up and caught that one, and that was fantastic. And we do score a touchdown, but it gets negated due to a holding penalty. So 1st and 20, tossing this one down to Tavon Austin. Unfortunately, get our ankles tripped up, but we do still gain about 9 more yards. And 3rd and 11, just going to try to throw this one down to Tavon Austin one more time just to make him, see if I can get a big play and get into the end zone. But that doesn't happen, so we kick once again another field goal, go up by 10 points, and my opponent's got 26 seconds left. And he does a very bad decision and throws directly at us, and we take it into the end zone. So now we are up by 17 points. So my opponent's got 11 seconds left in the first half. He's going to try to do whatever he can. He's got a wide open tight end, and he finds him, connects with him, gets into our own territory now. And we got to stop this man, but luckily that's a 57-yard field goal, so he's got to chuck it deep one more time. So he lets it loose. He's got 1 guy versus 3, and luckily we got good defenders. That's, I believe, what is it, Alexander Maurice or Maurice Alexander or something like that. He's like a 1-year pro safety that the Rams have, and he's decently good. He's fast. He's not extremely tall, but yeah, the bad play just continues from my opponent. It's not even him playing bad at this moment. It's just bad play from his Carolina Panthers. That was our kicker that recovered that fumble and got it into the end zone. And I don't think I've ever seen a kicker score a touchdown before, so I loved seeing that. But right here we got Robert Quinn chasing down Cam Newton for the sack. And this game has definitely gotten out of hand. You see that we are up by 24 points, and that is 5 possessions. And the struggle continues for my opponent. You just see Aaron Donald gets the sack. Cam Newton fumbles it on his way to the ground. And then before Cam Newton hits the ground, Aaron Donald recovers it as Benny Cunningham gets into the end zone right there. Barely gets into the end zone, but now we are up by 31 points. And there's no way my opponent's going to come away with this game. So let me know what you guys would like me to draft in the rookie draft. Obviously, We got the conference game left, and okay, I don't even know if I make it the Super Bowl yet. I have not played that game yet, but we are definitely going to the conference game because my opponent will not be coming back from a 31-point lead. And right here you see 4th and 5. He's going to scramble and pick up the first down so we can at least continue and hope to get at least, some more points to build up some more confidence going into next year's season. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like me to see. I know what players I could use in terms of overalls, but I feel like the Rams have a pretty decent team. They definitely have some weapons like Aaron Donald and Tavon Austin and Robert Quinn and stuff like that, but my offensive line, my wide receivers, and my safeties and stuff like that, or not my safeties are awesome. My corners, outside of Janoris Jenkins, they're low overalls, but they play well. But let me know what you guys would like me to see draft. Matt Scott has done pretty well for us. You guys saw that he had 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So he had twice as many touchdowns as he did interceptions. But let me know if you guys would like me to draft a new quarterback. Obviously, I would want to draft another scrambling quarterback. Possibly, if we have the chance, draft a quarterback like RG3, build him up, and not let him break his own legs and, pretty much ruin his career. I know we definitely scramble quite a bit, but, we'd be safe about doing it, unlike, the Redskins did with RG3 if we have a chance about drafting an RG3 type quarterback. I'm not sure, it hasn't showed us yet what each of the quarterbacks and the players, 40-yard dash and bench press stuff are yet, since we're still into the, the postseason. We got to get to the off season to actually be able to see that. But I know a lot of the quarterbacks have really good throw on the run, so I'm assuming a lot of them will have at least, halfway decent speeds. And as you see, we are now up by a lot of yards. Once again, my opponent's got to go for it on 4th and 2 just to see if he can get anything, and unfortunately his guy doesn't catch it, so that will end the game. We win 37-3, and it was a close game in the first quarter, but then Madden just decided that the Rams are going to go to the the conference game, and my opponent couldn't do a damn thing about what Madden decided it wanted to do. So good game to our opponent. You see that's Jay Wood up on the top, and this man's actually really good. We played him in a different league before, and it was a much closer game than that, but when Madden decides who it wants to win, it's nearly impossible to fight up against it. So thank you, Madden. I'll take the W, and I'm appreciative of it. It's right here you see once again Matt Scott with a perfect QBR of 158.3. He had 1 touchdown, no interceptions, hardly any passing yards whatsoever. But the only touchdown reception from Todd Gurley, which is that 45-yard reception. So more than half of our man Matt Scott's yards was from one play. And then Robert Quinn and Aaron Donald with the only sacks, and the interceptions are Marquise Alexander, Brandon Watts, and Mark Barron. And Brandon Watts' interception did go back for a touchdown. And if you guys happen to want to watch another GodBaer video, here are 2 more for you guys. And until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.